All right, everyone. So we are back with Glenn Velvet Reviews here, and now we're gonna give this thing a test. The ZRDR Aqua that I did get, okay, that I showed you guys that we unboxed together, okay. Now I'm excited. I'm gonna try this out with you guys. I'm gonna try it on the longest setting first, okay, but I don't really need the longest setting for my situation. I could probably get away with just the one, as you can see, for the 40-gallon breeder, which is why I like the breeder series of aquariums. If you've seen, I got the 60-gallon breeder as well, and that thing is awesome. But for now, we're gonna use this together, and what I'm gonna do is guys, we're gonna go to the other side. If you've seen my setup and what I did, I put this fish tank into the wall. I did a project with you guys together, you know, a couple of months ago, and we installed this in the wall, so this way everybody can join in on the hobby of saltwater fish all together while they're doing laundry. And then, you know, you can bring it into the family. That's the reason why I wanted to show everybody how to do that. And so this way you can involve everyone in the family with the hobby, because, you know, all hobbies are kind of a little pricey right now, if you know, and you could see better value in the hobby, and everybody can, your significant other, kids, everybody, if they're all in it together, then they'll understand it better. That's the reason why, you know, I'm a fan of that and what I did, and why I just like to show you guys what's going on. All right, guys, so this way now you could see really how dirty it is, and let's see if this thing is going to be awesome. Now, at the same time, you're gonna see if you could see through the other side as well, because right now the other side is just as dirty. So this will be a real good test to see how good this thing is and how quick it's gonna bust through all this, because I got a lot of buildup. This is that hard stuff over here. See, that's that hard stuff right there. So that's gonna be a pain in the butt to get off, and then we're gonna test this all out together. All right, so let's get this done. All right, guys, what do you think? I mean, I know it looks cloudy because, you know, all that algae is now spinning around in the tank. That's why I added a power head. If you saw, there was one before, I added two, because these power heads, guys, I don't know if you guys have AC power heads or not. Oh, I got to flip that snail over. I don't know if you have AC power heads or not, but these, you know, sometimes they go in reverse. Honestly, they work. They go in reverse 3 times and work once, so that's why I put 2, so at least I will have flow for the fish. I'm looking into new power heads, whatever, but that's, you know, obviously you've seen the channel, we have a lot of stuff going on, but I mean, I think it came out pretty clean. Look how clean that is. That's awesome. I'll give it like 10 minutes. We're gonna let it settle, and then we'll look again. Okay, we'll come right back, and then we'll finish up this review just to see and to make sure there's no swaziness going on. All right, so we'll be right back. All right, guys, so I let it, you know, let it just circulate it so the algae would go inside the filter, because I am going to do a water change. And that's a good thing for you guys to do as well. If you're going to clean out the tank and go scrub it, to make the most out of it, what I would do is change out the filter before you're going to do it, your pads and stuff like I did. Give it a good scrape, and then make sure your power heads are on. It's going to circulate, go up, and then I can clean out my filter in probably another 15-20 minutes, and most of that algae is going to be in that filter and out of my fish tanks, you know, and so I don't have high phosphate levels and stuff like that. But I mean, I think it worked out pretty good. I did have to put a little bit elbow grease. You know, this isn't a $60 item that I would expect it to, you know, cut right away, you know, cut off all that algae right away. As soon as I put it down, it's going to slice it right off the glass. I would expect that if it was 60 bucks. I paid $12 for this. So $12 for this, I'm not going to go one time and have it off. I got to do like 1 or 2 times, you know, 2 or 3 times, but if you keep your algae under control, guys, you're not going to be doing this. I let this go for a month just for you guys so I can test this properly to get a real good test. You know what I mean? That's the only reason. Otherwise, you're going to be doing this every week, and then this will be fine for that purpose, you know? But overall, look, I mean, I think it's pretty nice. It came out pretty clean, and I think it looks, it's pretty good. All right, everyone. So that's it for Glen Velvet Reviews on a review of this, and I guess a good review of it, a full review, because it's, you know, we really cut through that, really tested it out, and now we're going to test. Now I want to look up close with the blade with you and see if you could see. The blade, you can't see it. You need like a magnifying glass, but it has a couple of, you know, chips and a couple of them from the barnacles. That was really caked up. And that took me, what, like 20-30 minutes to do that entire tank, guys. And that's why this has, and that's why this one, there's a couple of nicks on here that I could see. There's 1, 2, 3, there's like 4 or 5 nicks in here, guys, just to show you the quality of the blade after we did that entire thing. There's nicks in here. You can use this again, but remember, where those nicks are now, when you're going, they're going to make lines in your tank, so you have to go, you know, a couple more times or whatever. And it depends on you, the size of your tank and everything like that, so that's why it's going to work out like that. But from what I saw, guys, also, is that this is like a mirror finish, chrome finish, whatever. Well, it's stainless steel, but it has that finish. So while you're cleaning in there, if you look through the glass and see this, you could see the glass and see, you know, if it's clean or not. You know, like when you put, if I put a white towel on that side, okay, and you look through the tank, you're going to see all the algae on the glass. That's what I mean if you put a backing on it. So while you're scraping, this is your backing, and you could see through, and then this will make the algae pop out for the ones you can't see. I mean, you know, you're only going to see it that much, so it's only made for the details. It's not made for you to use the whole tank. It's just made for you to see a spot that you missed. So, I mean, that's all it is. But overall, I'm pretty satisfied with it, I can say, at least for the price that I paid, for the value that I think I'm going to get out of this. I think it's a good value for what I can see. And these still are awesome. Looks like I could just pop these out, and then you can just flip the blade around, and the blade's going to be a brand new blade again, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, but that's it for Glen Velvet Reviews. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. I would love to know. Also, subscribe to my channel. Join me on my review adventures as I try to put up stuff to help out the community, just like I get help from the community, right? And if you can, unless you dislike me for any reason, you can click on the affiliate links below. Somehow, someway, times a million, they equal into something. But from what I saw, there are other ways to support the channel on YouTube. And if you do decide to support the channel, please make sure you check back, see that I'm putting that support back into it, getting new stuff to review, doing updates on the items as they break so we know we're getting a good value, and also helping out my subscribers with any questions they have on the products I already reviewed. All right, so everybody enjoy, be safe. Glen Velvet Reviews is out. Bye-bye, everybody.